All right, so I'm going to walk you guys through some things. This is so much more important than this is day one. I walked out of the, dealing with a surgeon today. I want to show you some real serious things that changed my life today and will change yours, I hope. Everything that we eat is so toxic that now what a normal organ, because I saw some images on the wall of what a real body looks like and the way I've been feeling opposite of what I want to walk you through why we're going to make some serious dietary changes, and I want you guys to see why it's important. It's that important that I wouldn't do a video otherwise. I would skip it, but it's that important. You're seeing these products, this Lifesaver right there. I mean, we're going to make some serious alterations. The only reason I'm using the products I have now is because I had it in the cabinet, but I don't have anything mostly that is not, to say that you demand non-GMO, there's no reason that people should be eating anything other than something like this. This is non-GMO, okay? Please emphasize. This is a Lifesaver, and let's walk through some things. So we have a poor diet, American diet. So we know that we're going to change the way we put what we put in our food. I'm just going to show you sesame seed, wasabi, things like that. This is a real basic lesson for me. I wouldn't even be preaching to you guys about food safety now, but having worked in the industry, waitressing, if you can at least collect some basic things, you can at least eat relatively affordable. But you're going to have to make some serious changes, and it takes ordering certain things online. That's what I'm talking about, because that's an essential Asian. It's just part of the diet that we're going to be emphasizing. Okay, so corn, there it is. And the reason we're cooking in copper has another medicinal benefit itself. You should not be cooking anything other than glass or copper for the benefit of health. Medicinal reasons, of course. Pasta, same thing. You want to make sure it's non-GM. This, on the other hand, is not. But even the water is distilled water. If I'm going to be really that serious, I'm not using anything unless it's gone through some kind of safety and security check at home. I'm not talking about work, okay? I'm talking, no way would I feed me or my family or anybody in my home or anyone around me this stuff that we've been fed. And I'm going to tell you why later. Some of these are the culprits, and I hate to call it out for what it is, but it's that serious. I'm not ever going to live through what I lived through today. So after showing you guys why I'm making such a big issue out of this, most of what my diet consisted of, I don't even eat that much, and I have issues that I can't. All I can tell you, the alternative is changing how we cook our food, what we cook our food in, to the water, to the actual ingredients. This non-GMO corn, guys, I'm sorry. It's going to take a little work, but we must demand food safety in our homes, in a grocery aisle. There is no reason people should be dealing with this kind of stuff, especially your corn, which is a basic food product that's in a lot of the products, hidden ingredients. So I don't want to go on and on about what I just went through today with my surgeon. I would just say this. I was thinking, oh my goodness, I've even made major changes, and I still have to deal with the problems as a result of just things I did, not knowing. I got an education, but getthetea.com, have those products, vitamins loaded up on it. I'm actually better off than most people because I took this serious about 6-7 years ago. There were some indicators that I need to, but I'm not even really through all of it. So I go through surgery. I make all these alterations. It's bigger than that, and I'm going to make a way of life of this, and I'm going to be that strong of an advocate. I will say this. We need to demand. You never let people intimidate you and what's in those foods. When you think about, they spray glyphosate right before they harvest the wheat. They don't have to, but they do. And everything's petroleum based in these, and any of these, what do they call that? Sorry, just so mad and upset. This is what drives people to get something done. You have to get angry and mad enough, and I was angry when I walked out. Not at the doctor, not at anybody, just angry at the situation that we all find ourselves. But where I was just a moment ago, I don't want to segue from that. They spray glyphosate. A lot of these, chemicals they spray on the, the vegetation, food, like that, the pesticides are all petroleum based. That includes your meats. That includes everything. So you have to, the only way you can undo it right now is, you can't let we need to start firing people and putting people in there that have food education, environmental safety for the food. I cleaned dishes since I was 15. I've worked in restaurant business, and you're around a lot of chemicals. There's a lot of things you can do things about. I get it, but when it comes to your food, that's a biggie. And a lot of the problems I have is because of the chemicals that are in the food. No other reason, not like because I caused it myself. Okay, and that's mostly what's going on. And if you can at least get the basics, get the tea.com, vitamin D, vitamin C. No one should have to eat this way and fear that it's going to cause more problems down the road. And that's what upsetted me today, and I'm going to make I'm seriously an advocate for this. If it doesn't say non-GMO, forget it says organic. Anybody can tell you it's organic, but it doesn't have the non-GMO seal. That's it. So we're looking at all this. EatThrive.com. Okay. It should have that. Certified gluten-free. Gluten wouldn't be a problem if they weren't spraying glyphosate. I just said that wrong. Sorry. A lot of the gluten is contaminated because of what they spray on it right before they harvest the wheat. And that's why we told you guys before, make sure you change your flour and everything. Make sure it has that seal of approval, though. Well, that's it for me. I got to call it a day. I'm just that burned up about what happened. But we're going to be okay. We're going to take it very seriously, though.